how you can do the game day call sheet if you're not doing it by formation and play, or where you can't run all of the same plays from every single formation you have. So to start, I'm going to set this up in a very similar fashion as I did previously, except I'm going to go this time from the call sheet to the wristband. And as you can see, I have a list of 31 plays, some formations, and some tags. Obviously, you'll probably end up having more plays or more tags or more formations or all of the above. But for an example video, I felt like this was plenty to start with. So to start, I'm going to set it up very, very similar to what I had previously, where I have all of my formations. And because I have 8 formations, I'm going to do 4 cells here for formations. So I'm going to highlight 4 cells and go formations. And then I'm going to take the 4, go Command C, click underneath the formations, paste special transpose, and do that again for the second 4. And transpose. And now each one's going to be a different color. And it doesn't really matter too much for this example what the colors are, but just to give you a baseline feel, I'll do this, try to get this done pretty quickly here. And I'm not going to make this look the absolute prettiest. You can do that with your borders and colors and highlighting however you want to make it. For yourself, I'm just going to show you how you can set this up a few different ways. So then you have your formations here with the color, and then you're going to have all of your plays directly underneath. So I'm going to merge and center and go plays, and I'm going to set this up by runs, your play number, and then your play type here. So I'll start with all of the runs, which I have here, and then the screens, pass, plays, play, action. And I'm just going to number these 1 through 31. So I'm going to go runs, and I'll organize this here. So runs, and then I'll go play action. And this is going to be however many are here. So I'm just copying and pasting these plays here to here. And if you don't have them pre-listed out, that's fine. I'm just doing it so I'm not spending an hour coming up with different play names. And then the same thing for the play action here. Copy and paste them. And now this is going to be from 10, 11 to whatever we have here. And then I'm going to merge and center these. And then I think I have more pass plays, so merge and center these, and I'll go passes and screens and copy and paste them here. And copy and paste them here. And this is going to go from, this was wrong because I only put 11 and not 12 in. It just copied 11 all the way down. So I'm going to go 11, 12, and then drag it all the way down to 16. So that means I have to go 17, 18 here. Highlight these two, drag them down, 24. So this is going to be 25, 26. Highlight those two and drag them down. So here I have all of my plays and all of my formations. And just to make it easier to read, I'm going to highlight all of these columns, get it so my cursor has a double black arrows, double click, and now I can read all of them a little bit easier. So this is just formations and plays, just so I know I have all of them on my call sheet right away, and they're at least somewhat organized here. To start, what if I can only run certain plays from certain formations, such as only being able to run lead from IT and Pistol Pro? So for that, I'm going to go any formations that are similar that I can run the same plays from, or I can do it where I have the plays and then I just have all of the colors or formations. I can run them to right next to them, or I can go like, if I can only run dye from I and T, I can go green here, blue here, and then again green here, blue here, but I can run dye from all of these formations, so that's not going to work. So it really depends on how you want this organized for your formations and plays. But overall, I'm going to start it with any of my run plays on it. And this is going to be major run plays from my under center formations, which are going to be I and T. So this is going to be I. And now I'm going to pick all the plays here that I can run from. So I'm going to cell link it to here, and I can run all the way up until 6 from this formation that we have practiced. We can probably do more, but then now I'm going to select these, come over 1, and now the play name follows with me. And from T, we can do all of these run plays, but also include the triple and the split. So now from T, I will just go equals 1, and then bring this all the way down until I have till 10, because we can run all of those run plays. All of them are selected. I'm going to bring it over 1, and now we have the play name here. For the screens, from I, well, we can only run the W screen and the Z screen. So I'm just going to go equal that. I'm going to drag that down 1. They're both highlighted, and then I'm going to bring it over to the right. And for play action, we can run all of these play actions. So I'm going to go equal 11, bring them all the way down 16, and then they're all highlighted, bring them over to the right. And passes, we can run Hawaii, we can run equal to vert, we can run and we can run mesh, let's say. So then I'll highlight these 3 and bring them over. So now I have all of my I plays all in one, so I'm going to merge and center that, and I'm going to give it the same color as my formation over here. So these are my plays from I right here. And from T, I'm going to do the same thing where I list my run plays, my screens, my play action, and my pass plays, all that I can run from that formation. And I'm going to do that over and over and over. Just to save time, I'm not going to do it. I'll just copy and paste I. And because I have 8, I'm going to do 4 and 4. So if we say now our call sheet, if I make this a little bit smaller, our call sheet is this so far, which is all of our formations, all of our plays, and then the plays we can run from each formation and the number that is associated with that. That's going to go end up being on the wristband. So now here I can put in a stud column. So I'll merge and center these, and I'll go studs to watch out for. And it might be their D end, which is 95, and their corner, which is 24. And I'll put strong D end and left cornerback. And because these were copy and pasted, the cell links here are down here, which is why you see the 24 LCB studs 0 here. That's because I copied and pasted. If you're to actually cell link all of them for each individual formation, you won't have to worry about that. But if I have studs here, I'll highlight this yellow, and these are the people that I need to either avoid or do stuff to, like read them with a triple option. You can do a lot of different things, and depending on your game plan, whatnot, you can do different things depending on your playbook. I don't care about that here. I just want to show you how you can put that into a game day call sheet. So if you have here, and then you have your studs here. So who do I need to touch? The ball, and that might be 44 is your running back, and then his name might be John, and 23 might be your QB, and he might be Bob. So these are the people that you need to touch the ball without a doubt. So you'll highlight that blue. So this might be the front side of your call sheet, right here. And now on the back side of your call sheet is going to be your down and distance, your field position, your hash, who you're reading, stuff like that. So here I might go 4 cells here, merge and center, and I might be taking advantage of. And this is going to be who you want to read. So this first column will be the position that you want to take advantage of. So that might be left D end, right D end, right outside linebacker, and middle linebacker, let's say. And now you have the formation and the plays that you want to use to take advantage of that. So now what you can do is take one color number here. So let's say from under center, the D end crashes really hard, so you want to run triple option out of T. So here I'll go equal, and I'll come up here to triple option left, put in the number, drag that over 1, so I have the play 2, and I'll put that, highlight this number, so that if I want to come down to the backside and I want to be like, okay, this DN's making plays, I want to take advantage of him, or he's doing this, so I need to take advantage of him, I call this play, and then I look, okay, well, it's triple option left. It's really easy to do that. And then this cell here can be who you think's getting the ball, or it can just be a blank cell, and if it works, you can put a star or a check mark or something, and if it doesn't work, or you can put a giant X next to it. And now you can do this for all of these positions. So here, maybe he's slow off the ball, so you want to run a fly or a jet sweep. So you're going to put 6, and you're going to drag this across, and it doesn't matter what it is, but let's say it's pink here. Right outside linebacker, let's say he flows really hard on run action, so you want to run a play action, equal, and now you're just cell linking stuff from up here down to where you want it. And middle linebacker, let's say he is really good sideline to sideline but can't stop the run, so you want to run a lead right at him. So you just go equal, whatever play you want, drag it over 1, and now you have the formation, color, and the number, and then the play that you're actually calling, and now you have an area to see what's good and what's bad. And now you can do this with down and distance, where if you go here, 2 cells, 3 cells, let's go 3 cells, and go D and D, and this is 1 and long, 1 and medium, so on and so forth. Or you can do an if then, so if you come over underneath the taking advantage and go 4 cells and go merge and center and do if then, and say they go if they let's go here where it's if they flow hard on fly, then I call a dive off of it. So then I'll go equal, dive left. And then I'll drag that over 1. If they bite really hard in run plays, bite on run, then we can go play action here and drag that over 1 so you have the play. So now you have an if-then statement. So if your main play of, say, a lead is getting blown up over and over and over again, you can do it here, or you can do an if-then based off of who's stopping the play. So if I come over here and I go, the play that we call, who's stopping it, then we want to take advantage of it. So if I go based off of the dive left, their left outside linebacker stopping it, then I want to go play action at them. So then I'll go PA dive left, vert, and I'll merge and center this then, because I really like being able to see both the number that I want to call and the play that I'm calling. And the reason for that is because if I'm in a hurry and I do my homework, I can just call this and trust it. But then before the play, I don't want to just know that I called, say, yellow 11. I want to actually know what I called so I can do that. Now you can do this for all of your plays that are your major plays. So your dive, your lead, your screens, your passes, whatever. And then you have this for how they're stopping it. You can counterattack it there. You can show how you take advantage of players. And you have all of the stuff for all of your formations and your plays like this. And then to do your wristband off of this is going to be really, really, really easy. So I'm just going to quickly do that, where the wristband is going to be down here. And like before, you're going to take 6 columns, as I find that that's typically the easiest size to deal with when cutting it out and putting it into the wristband. And you're going to number it. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to go 20 plays. And as you can see by the bottom right, it shows me the number there. So it's going to be 20. And then 2 cells over, 21, 22. And I'm going to pick those 2, drag it all the way down to 40. And if you have multiple plays, you can keep doing this over and over and over again. And now I'm just going to cell link all of them to here. So now dive right, left, and I'm going to take it all the way down to 10, I believe is the last one, which I didn't do this very smartly, but it's also maybe the easiest or the quickest way to do it, where you manually put in the numbers, but now you have a 0 here. So the actual better way to do this would be, instead of doing that, you come up here. This is why you put the numbers and the formations and plays in here on the left, just so you have them at least. Even if you don't want to put this on your call sheet, at least it's easy for you to cell link everything to. You come here, you go 1 to the right, those are highlighted, and you come all the way down to here, and now you have 10. And now you're going to come over to where your screens are, or your play action, which is 11. So you're going to go right under the 10, equal, where your 11 is, enter, drag that over to the right, and then drag it down until you have zeros. And then under the 16, equal, find your 17, drag it over to the right, drag it down to 20, and then here we are going to find 21, drag it over to the right, drag it down until you get a 0, and then here you're going to find 25, equal 25, drag it to the right, and drag it down until you get zeros. So that way, if you change any of these plays, they'll automatically update your game day call sheet and your wristband because they're all cell linked together, which is really, really nice and easy for you to do it that way. And that's how you can cell link your game day call sheet with your wristbands if you can only run certain plays out of certain formations, or if you have a lot of formations or plays, and that you want to be able to, on the backside of your call sheet, have various situational game plans such as down and distance, and then an if then type statement on the back as well. So hopefully that answers all of the questions you have, and thanks for watching.